I'd like to thank IWC for giving me an opportunity to come and speak to all you all wonderful women. I want to talk to you all about the organization I work for. Sumeru started 12 years back, and the inspiration behind Sumeru was His Holiness Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Sumeru started with just 2 people, and today we have 300 plus employees in more than 30 countries. Our central theme is 2 words. It's prospering responsibly. What is interesting is that in today's world, everybody believes that if you want to make money, if you want to do well in life, it has to be at the expense of someone else. But in Sumeru, our central vision, our central belief is that's not the case. I can make money, I can do well in life as an organization, and I can also ensure that my client makes money, my employees make money, and with the money the company makes, we give back to society. It's not just about profiteering for us or the next big bonus check that you get, but making money so that you give something back to social development. So the whole vision and value of Sumeru is around this. Now, when I talk to people, they keep telling me, oh, so are you working with an NGO? It's so difficult for us to comprehend that a profit-oriented company can have a social vision, can have spirituality blend in with the desire to do well in life. And what we are really hoping to do in Sumeru is to break that block that people have. What we really want to do is make Sumeru so successful that it's a model for the other organizations, that they actually look up, and when they are forming their, when they're deciding how to go about doing business, they actually say, oh, there are companies like Sumeru who are driven with this prosper responsibly theme, and they're doing so well. Why don't we do the same thing? So when people ask me, are you working for an NGO? Oh, so how does it work? How do you prosper responsibly, and how are you driven enough? So your aim is not to get the next big bonus check or pay hike, right? I said, no, it's not. So you don't work much? The reality is, it's this vision that we have that actually makes us stand out. Right from our CEO to me, who joined 3 years back, and many people believe that, I kind of left a great career and I joined Sumeru. Oh, yes, I did, because I'm going to have a greater career here. So that passion, right, which is there in each and every one of us in senior management, is because Sumeru is not just a job. It's the prosper responsibly, the desire to give back to society, which really comes from being spiritual. If you're not spiritual, you don't care for the other person next to you, right? You're an individualist. The minute you're spiritual, you start thinking of the next person. And that is why it's more than just a job. And each and every one of us are happy doing our job, because of which we have the lowest attrition rates. Attrition is people quitting. In India, there's so much, the economy is growing. So everybody keeps getting like 3 job offers, 4 job offers, and people tend to move. But here, since the desire is more than just self, more than just yourself, people stay on. And that makes our customers so happy. And finally, there's a constant spirit of entrepreneurship. If I have a great idea, I share it. And if it makes sense, we go ahead and do it. So this is something about Sumeru. And when I was asked to come here and speak to you all, we have 50 odd women who work with us. So I thought, let me gather what they have to say. It's not just me here representing Sumeru, but I'm speaking here on behalf of the 50 other women. And there were some very, very interesting thoughts that I want to share with you all. In Sumeru, spirituality and professionalism go hand in hand. I don't compromise one for the other. The other lady mentioned, it epitomizes an organization where we move from a me to a we. Even in work, right? So, there was this very interesting incident that came up. A colleague of ours was unwell, she fell ill. And everybody, right from the CEO to the smallest person, right? I mean, the minute we realized that there was an accident, everybody was there to help her. And that comes with the fact that as an organization, as a group of people, you're spiritually minded, because that is when you care. If you're thinking only about yourself, okay, you'll call the person or visit them one in the hospital, but the passion, the drive, the compassion for your fellow colleagues comes out. It's not just in work, but it's in your day-to-day life. The moving from a me to a we. Without spirituality, that can never happen. Despite work pressures, the atmosphere is relaxed, and therefore, there is a lot, and that happens because we consciously do a lot of de-stressing activities like meditation, Sudarshan Kriya, etc. The other things are there on the board, but just to wrap up, as women, I mean, some of them have come and told me, oh, I'm just an ordinary person, I can't come up there and speak. I don't think any of us are ordinary. A woman is never ordinary, we're extraordinary. We are the only people who never retire, we're never unemployed. We always have a job to do, whether it's as a daughter, a mother, a wife, right? If each and every one of us blend spirituality along with our day-to-day activities, we'll all make the world a better place. Thank you so much.